Hi, this is Bonnie Cha, Senior Editor at CNET.com, and today we're taking a first look at the RIM Blackberry Curve 8900 for T-Mobile. This smartphone was first announced at CES 2009 and updates the company's Curve series with a sleeker design and new features. The Curve 8900 is actually the thinnest full QWERTY Blackberry to date, and I definitely like the sleeker profile. But even more than that, I like that the 8900 has a better construction than previous Curves, which felt a bit plasticky. Not only does it feel more solid, but it's also comfortable to use as a phone and a messaging device. On front here, you have a 2.4-inch display. It's not a touch screen, but it has a better resolution than the Blackberry Bold, and I was definitely impressed at how sharp and bright everything looked. The Curve 8900 also runs the latest version of the Blackberry operating system, so you get an updated user interface and more features, which I'll talk about in a little bit. The one minor complaint I have about the interface is that a lot of the icons look the same, so it's a bit hard to distinguish different folders and applications on screen just at a glance. Below the screen, you have standard navigation controls and a full QWERTY keyboard. The buttons on the keyboard are similar to the Bolds, but since the phone is smaller, the keys aren't as big or roomy, so it's not quite as easy to compose messages on the Curve 8900. But going back to some of the new features I mentioned earlier, the Curve 8900 provides some improvements over the previous Curves. The smartphone now ships with DataViz Documents to Go suite, so you can view and edit Word, Excel, and PowerPoint documents. You also get a full HTML web browser with page view or column view and zoom in and out functions. There's also an on-screen cursor that you can move in any direction and place on any part of the page where you can click a link. It's nothing compared to the iPhone or the like, but it's a definite improvement from previous versions of the Blackberry browser. Multimedia is pretty well represented. There's a 3.2 megapixel camera that took pretty decent photos, and it also can handle video recording. The media player can support a variety of music and video formats, and it ships with software that'll help you sync your personal library with the device, including your iTunes library. The 8900 also offers integrated Bluetooth, GPS, and Wi-Fi. You can even make calls over Wi-Fi with T-Mobile's unlimited hotspot calling service. While that's all great, there's one big disappointment about the phone, and that's the lack of 3G. T-Mobile has finally rolled out its 3G network, and I think they're in need of more 3G smartphones, and it's something that would have added more value and appeal to the Blackberry Curve 8900. Still a solid smartphone in its current state with good performance and call quality, but again, the 3G support would have really made it better. The Blackberry Curve 8900 will be available to business customers first starting January 26th, and then in stores nationwide on February 11th. At launch, it'll cost $199 with a 2-year contract. I'm Bonnie Chan. This has been your first look at the RIM Blackberry Curve 8900 for T-Mobile.